Hello, class, and good morning. In this video today, created for ESL 315 writing, we will be looking at body paragraphs and writing them. So again, this video is specifically for my students, um, and the assignment or creating body paragraphs at the ESL level or 315. So what are body paragraphs? Um, Body paragraphs are going to be paragraphs that support your thesis and each one has a main idea. So you will be writing essays in this class and as well as college going forward. And essays and five paragraph essays are commonly used so that you can communicate ideas and create your own ideas and support them with details and evidence. And so in this video today, we'll just be looking at the body paragraphs. Usually they are the second, third, and fourth paragraphs in a five paragraph essay. But just looking here on page 20 in our textbooks. So introductory paragraphs and concluding paragraphs, we'll review those in a later video. But an essay usually has two or more body paragraphs. I think three is going to be a good number to start and learn because when I was in college and still today as a instructor, the five body paragraph is commonly accepted and used. Um, each body paragraph expresses one main idea. A good body paragraph includes a topic sentence that presents the paragraph's main idea. It also includes supporting ideas that develop the main idea. Explanations, details, and examples give further information about the supporting ideas. Okay, so what does this mean? So uh, going forward a little bit and to create an example, um, next week you will be assigned a writing assignment here. And just to kind of give you a heads up, what your assignment is going to be. Um, so you will be writing two body paragraphs on the following topic. Think about an animal in this unit or another animal that is similar to humans in some way, and how is its behavior similar to and different from human behavior? Okay, so for this purpose, okay, so again, you'll learn what a thesis is a little later, but um, you're gonna have first your five paragraphs. Okay, so uh, introduction paragraph or introductory paragraph, concluding paragraph. Okay, and then where we'll be focusing today are your second, third, and fourth paragraphs. Of course, when you're writing an essay, you don't write your paragraphs with numbers. This would just be an overview or an outline, rather, as far as what I'll be focusing on. And so in these three paragraphs here, second, third, and fourth, each one will have its own main idea. However, looking at this topic here, we want to focus on, and I'm not going to go into too many details on introductory paragraph today, but let's just say our assignment, similarities, similarities to humans, right? And so this is going to be our big idea, right? And so similarities, what does similarities mean? It means having things that are the same, right? And so an animal in unit one that I will focus on are dogs, right? Similarity to humans, I'm just going to put here dogs. Okay, and so a main idea, what is a main idea? Our main idea, our focus is going to be dogs, which are the animals that I'll focus on, that I choose, right? And similarities. So very important in an essay, you don't want to go off too many ideas. It has to be organized, right? Your ideas have to be organized and focused. So you don't want to talk about cats unless you're outlining or to emphasize uh, your main point. But um, in you're not going to talk about cats, dragons, and other animals, right? And what they do or their similarities to humans, because our focus for this essay specifically, I'm talking about dogs and similarities or things that are the same to humans, right? And so um, I'm not going to outline too much in this essay. I'll make another video for that. But for body paragraphs, now I want to think of three main similarities, right? And so those will be the main topics for my paragraphs. And so um, similarities or things that are the same, uh, dogs to humans, they are, and I'm just gonna make this up sort of, uh, they are, well, dogs are loyal. You can't just, let me rephrase that. You can't just make anything up, right? They have to be, um, you're going to have to support these with details in each paragraph and why these similarities are true. Similarities, number two, dogs are loyal. Dogs are also smart. And number three, dogs are loving. Okay. So what I'm looking at here is, of course, my outline. I no longer, because I'm only writing body paragraphs, I'm only going to focus on these three things. Um, so my topic for each body paragraph, loyal, smart, loving. That's my controlling idea. Okay, so my topic is actually dogs are similar to humans because they are loyal. I guess if I were to put this now in a complete sentence, it would be something similar to that. And of course, in writing, we all have a voice. We all write academically correct, right? But there are many ways to say sort of the same thing essentially. And so this is my voice. This is how I would say it. Are similar to, are like. So my main topic, dogs, right? I need to pick an animal that is similar to humans, and then why? Why, or my controlling idea, loyal. I essentially would do the same with each and every body paragraph. Um, I'm not, again, this video is made for my class at 3:15. As you go on to college and further on into college, this is a very simple explanation, but essentially, to me, for this class and at this level, this is appropriate. So we said loyal, and I already forget what I said. I think it was smart, and dogs are loving. Okay, so what I have here are three introductory sentences per body paragraph, right? And so in each body paragraph, I need to explain, and don't highlight it in this way in your essay, but this is so that I can show you, explain the main or controlling idea. My focus for this sentence is that I explain why dogs are loyal, okay? And so in each body paragraph, typically you're going to write 5 to 8 sentences total per paragraph. This is one sentence, and a sentence has your subject, your verb, and a complete idea is a basic sentence here. But now that I've got three introductory sentences, I would focus on uh, my details. When you're writing also, I did it this way, but of course, um, the first thing would be to create an outline and then have your ideas organized and then publish it that way. But I did it this way so that I could illustrate um, three uh, introductory sentences with the same idea, and then now I going into details, right? So loyal, dogs are loyal. So are dogs bond with humans. I'm going to use very simple ideas here in sentences, just for the purpose of this video. I don't like to make the videos too long, right? Because for many reasons. But these detailed sentences are going to be short, so that I could sort of explain, right? So dogs bond with humans. Dogs protect humans. Um, when dogs, when humans, when humans uh, need a friend, dogs are always by their side. And so essentially what I'm trying to do with all of these sentences here, I'm just trying to support that main idea, loyal, right? I'm making an argument essentially. I'm providing evidence, facts, and things that are true about dogs, to support that one idea. Okay. And so I've got one, two, three supporting sentences. Of course, if you there's no limit as far as how many sentences to write. You're think of it as you are making a case for why dogs are loyal. You're creating evidence and showing evidence why this is true. Okay. At this point, I've got my three sentences that I believe dogs are loyal, and then I need a concluding sentence, right? A concluding sentence is going to finish that paragraph, or at this level, a transition sentence. And what a transition sentence does is it finishes this paragraph and then it sort of introduces the idea to the next paragraph, so that the audience, so that there's a smooth transition or movement, and then the audience, whomever is reading your essay, sees or gets an introduction of the next idea. When humans need a friend, dogs are always by their side. Dogs are loyal, but also very smart. So one paragraph done. To show that I'm at a new paragraph, I indent. Of course, you're not going to write in 48 font, but because I'm just trying to illustrate, I've got it a little bigger. So dogs, so now I finish the idea loyal, and then I move on to dogs are smart. Okay, and so dogs are similar to humans because they are smart. Dogs know who their family is, their owner is. Dogs can detect bad people. Dogs will um, dogs will protect their family from bad people. Uh, Dogs are smart and well, but also, and as I'm writing this, right, I'm making changes. Because that's what writing is. You're creating something from essentially uh, essentially nothing at first, and so you'll have mistakes. You'll read it, you'll look at it, you'll review it, and then you'll make changes, right? And so I do the same thing. Everybody does the same thing. That's a part of writing. Um, you're using your own mind and your own voice to create words and try to communicate an idea. And so here I've got my details to explain why dogs are smart. I'm finished. And so now I move on to loving, which is my last body paragraph. So this is my concluding sentence. Transition over. Dogs are similar to human because they are loving. Uh, Dogs will and fight for their owners until um, dogs will sacrifice their lives for their family. Dogs Dogs also, dogs, for example, um, for example, dogs are used in uh, with police officers, and uh, they sacrifice because they love their partner so much. Um, these are, again, just very small sentences and paragraphs, but essentially, I'm hoping you at least get that common idea of what a body paragraph is and what a main idea is. Of course, as this course goes on, as you improve your language, right, you're going to add more details, longer sentences to express complete ideas with illustrating that image or what you're trying to do more clearly, right? And so again, this video is only for my class. Don't go to another professor and say, hey, I told you to do it this way. For my class, absolutely. But as you advance into, the next level and so on and so forth, your English and your writing improves, as well as your writing style, and then you will be introduced to different essay types. Okay, so if you do have questions, please let me know. I hope you find this video helpful. Thank you very much.